My story is entitled "A Phoenix Rises on the Wings of Courage and Gratitude." My name is Paula Jacobs. On April 12th, my life changed from the person I was and who I knew I was. Me and a friend of mine started a barbecue business in English Harbor in front of our home. A month into the business, my friend, the owner at the time, said to me that he's going to hand the business over to me, and so he did. We started small, our customer list grew, and I was able to repay the owner's startup loan. It was one of the happiest times of my life. I was now the owner of my own business. I was so excited. I remember this day clearly, Saturday, April 12th. I got up as normal. I prepared for our usual evening operation. My children, Shakia and Shaquel, 7 and 3 at the time, were also around. It was an ordinary day. It had rained and the coals were damped, and this made it difficult for them to be lit. My neighbor made a suggestion. I remembered the red bottle. Her husband brought it out and poured the gasoline on the coals, but the coals were already lit, and the fire and the gas connected, and boom. That's all I heard. I was engulfed in a ball of fire for what felt like forever. In fright, I started running to my house. I was put out by a friend and was taken to the hospital, Halberton at the time. While I was there, I saw my friend on a stretcher coming in. He was burnt too, Mr. Marlon Hunt. My family and I was told that there was nothing they could do for me, so I was airlifted to Barbados. I spent a week in Barbados and then airlifted to Boston, where I spent 9 months. Out of that 9 months, I was in a coma for 2.5 months. When I woke up, I learned that my injuries were 85% burned from my face to my legs. While staying in Boston, I met a man who would change my life forever, Mr. George Passati, who is now my sponsor to attend World Bank Conference every year in the United States. I have attended a few since my accident, which I enjoy. But I didn't enjoy my first conference. I hadn't accepted the change that my life had taken. They have a ball every year, and I didn't feel comfortable to go. I wasn't in the mood, so I stayed in my room. While I was there, a woman from the conference, her burns were so bad. She lost her hands. She got a waitress to come up to my room and bring me my dinner. That simple act of kindness from this woman made me decide to start living a life of gratitude from that moment. I walk around with peace signs and love hearts popping around me like a cartoon. And now, that I'm on my new journey in life, my dream is to help other burn survivors in Antigua and Barbuda. I want to set up an organization to do this. Will you help? So as I take on my new life journey, I must say, being 85% burn survivor is not that bad after all. I have adjusted my wings, and now I soar like an eagle, and I rise like the phoenix bird that I am. So I adjust my sails and I ride my storms anyhow these come, because having a life of regrets is not life, and you're not living, you're dying.